Hello everyone, I hope you're well. So I'm going to take you through some nice yoga that you can be doing in sitting in a chair. So obviously perhaps we're all suffering a little bit from sitting at our desks for too long. And these exercises are very accessible for anyone really. You can adapt them to how your body is. Now obviously if we were all in the office and we all started doing yoga in the chair at the office, we might get some strange looks, but the beauty of working at home is there's no one really to see us, unless we're sitting in a Teams meeting of course. But you know, if you're feeling tense and achy from just sitting in the chair too much, just taking 10 or 15 minutes just to do some simple exercises and a little bit of breathing will really help you. So I'll just take you through 10 or 15 minutes of simple exercises, and then you can stay seated or you can move onto the floor for just a brief sort of 10-minute meditation. So we'll get started. So making sure you've got a nice high-backed chair, sitting on the edge of the chair. Take a deep breath in, exhale out. Good, and bring the arms forward. Plug the shoulders back in the sockets, cross the right elbow over the left, wrap the forearms. Now if that's as far as you get, that's fine. If you can carry on, join the palms together. Wherever you are, try and lift the elbows up, keep the shoulders down the back, feel a nice opening. Good, and then just step your feet a little bit wider apart. Inhale, lift the arms up, look up. And then on the exhale, just gently fold forward. Exhaling out, feel the back of the shoulders broadening. Inhale, exhale, inhale up. Release the arms out to the side at shoulder height. Bend the arms, lift the chest. Exhale and release. And we'll try that on the other side. So bring the arms forward. Plug the shoulders back in the sockets. This time left elbow over the right. Wrap the forearms. Maybe you join the palms. If not, it doesn't matter. Lift the elbows up. Inhale, look up. Exhale and fold forward. Releasing the shoulders. Should feel nice on the back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. And then on the inhale, lift up. Release the arms to the side, lift the chest. Good, and then exhale, release. Okay, so just bring the legs together. Take the hands behind you to the back of the chair. Bring the shoulder blades towards each other. Look up, lift the chest. A nice opening for the upper back and chest. And exhale, release. Bring the arms forward again, but this time link the fingers. Bring the shoulders back again. And then inhale, bring the arms up. Good. Try and keep the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, release. Okay, so now turn your whole body to your left side. And then just a gentle twist here. So if you've got a chair back, take your hands to the chair back. Inhale, lift the spine long, and then start to twist to the left. Using your hands on the back of the chair as a bit of a lever to help you a little bit deeper into the twist. Maybe you look behind you, over that left shoulder. Inhale, release. Good, and then come back to centre and shift over to the other side. Sitting up lovely and tall, start to bring your hands to the back of the chair. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, twist. Just taking a couple of breaths here. So on the inhale, lengthen the spine. On the exhale, move a little bit deeper into the twist. Maybe looking over that right shoulder. Good, and release. And inhale, come forward. Good. So let's just take a simple movement for the neck. So just rest your hands on your thighs. Inhale, look up to the ceiling. And then start to turn your head to the right. Move the head down towards the shoulder. And then look down, taking the head over to the left shoulder, and then start to look up. Look all the way up to the top and release back to neutral position. Let's try that the other way. Inhaling, looking up. Exhale, start to bring your head towards the left shoulder. Start to look down, bring the head down. Continuing over towards the right shoulder. And then start to look up, bring the head back up. And release back to neutral. Good. So now we're going to open the hips and the back of the legs a little bit. So sitting on the edge of the chair still, bring your right foot to the top of the left knee. Now if you've got tight outer hips, the knee might be way up here. It doesn't really matter, just make sure you don't feel any strain in the knee. If you're a bit more open in the hips, the knees will come level. And then just take your left hand to the bottom of the left foot. Push that hand into the foot, and the right hand can just rest gently on the right knee. And if that's enough for you, that's fine. If you're a little bit more open, sit up straight, really tall, and then on the exhale, just start to lean forward slightly. And you'll just feel a little bit of more opening in the outer right hip. Breathing deeply. Inhale, come up. Good, and release that right foot down. And then just shift the weight back, sitting towards the back of the chair now, so you can rest your back against the back of the chair. And then just bring your right knee up towards the chest and hold around the front of the right knee. Now if that feels enough for you, that's fine, you just stay there. If you want a little bit more, you can take the hands to the bottom of the right foot and then work on extending that right leg up to feel a nice opening in the back of the legs. You can lean back in the chair, not too far because you don't want to fall backwards in the chair. Breathing deeply. Good, and then bend the leg back and release the foot down. Good. So come to the front of the chair again and let's change sides. So bring the left foot now to the top of the right knee. And you place your right hand in the sole of the right foot, left hand on the left knee. Just gently push that left knee a little bit away from you. If that's enough, you just work there. If you want a little bit more, you lift up and you exhale and lean forward slightly, just deepening that opening in the outer right hip. Breathing deeply. And inhale, come back up, release, sitting back on the chair again. So you can lean against the back of the chair. This time the left knee comes in towards the chest. Your choice of whether you stay there or you take the hands to the bottom of the foot and start to work on extending that left leg. You can always keep it kind of in this half bend position, and then as you work on your flexibility, you'll eventually be able to straighten the leg and get a really nice stretch in the hamstrings, the calf muscles, even the Achilles tendon here if you flex the foot. Good, and then exhale, bend the leg, place the foot back down and release. Sitting to the front of the chair again. Bring the feet out quite wide with the heels in, toes out. just rest the hands on the knees first of all, lift up tall, and then we exhale and fold forward. And then take the hands to the legs of the chair and try to wiggle the triceps so they're pushing against the inner knees, and then just gently push the triceps out against the legs, the inner knees, and you should feel a little bit more opening in the inner thighs and a bit of a release in the shoulder area and the upper back. Good, and then inhale, come up. Good. So we're coming back to this position with the right foot on the left knee. So it might feel a little more open now. I'm going to come into a twist. So lean forward slightly and start to twist the body. Maybe you just take the right foot to the sole of the to the sole of the foot. Or you can work that right tricep against the sole of the right foot and bring the hands together in prayer position and just look up at the ceiling in a little bit of a deeper twist. Breathing. Good, and release. And change sides. Left foot to the top of the right knee. So maybe you're just taking the left hand to the sole of the left foot as you lean forward and start to twist the body, trying to keep the spine long. And then maybe you slide that left tricep down against the sole of the foot, bring the hands to prayer position, and just use that tricep pushing against the bottom of the foot as a lever into that twist a little bit deeper. Good. And release. Well done. And release that left foot down. Rest the hands on the knees, take a deep breath in. Exhale through the mouth. Okay, so for the meditation part, you're welcome to stay seated if that's more comfortable for you, but obviously it's probably more comfortable to sit back on the chair so you can lean against the back of the chair. That's absolutely fine. I personally find it easier to lie down, so I'm just going to move the chair and come to a supine position. And wherever you are, if you're staying on the chair or if you're on the floor, we're just going to do some little exercises for the eyes, just to relieve eye strain from staring at the computer. So just rest your hands on your chest there, first of all. Close the eyes. And all we're going to do is, keeping the eyes closed, we just move the eyes to look up. We move both eyes over to look over towards the right. Look down. Look over to the left. Look up. Back to neutral position. Okay, so we'll just reverse that. So look up first of all. Move the eyes over to the left. Look all the way down. Look over to the right with the eyes. Come back up again. And back to centre, back to neutral. And then just start to rub your hands together really quickly so you can just build a bit of heat in the palms there. So really rub them together, feel some heat, and then just gently place the palms over the eyes and just feel that heat radiating into the eyes. And it just feels nice and soothing For the eyes, you can maybe just gently massage the eyebrow area, the eye socket with the hands. Just feel the eyes relaxing. Good. And then just gently take your hands down by your sides. If you're lying down, turn the palms up to face the ceiling. If you're sitting on the chair, just gently rest your hands on your thighs. Just make sure you feel comfortable. So I'm going to talk you through just a guided meditation focusing on the inner parts of the body, just so you can help to keep your mind clear and just take your attention inwards. Just taking a deep breath in before we begin. And exhale. And just try and breathe normally through the meditation, taking your attention now to your forehead, somewhere where it's a really obvious sign of stress and tension. We start to wrinkle the brow. It's a very outward sign that other people can perhaps recognise that you're also anxious or stressed or worried. So just taking your attention inwards, just feeling the energy in your forehead, and just feel that energy radiating out to the muscles, releasing any creases in the forehead. Just continuing down, taking your attention to the eyes. The eyes, we've just done those nice exercises for our eyes, which get really overworked and strained. So just taking your attention inward, feeling that energy pulsating behind the eyes, feeling warmth radiating out, healing, comforting your eyes. Just taking your awareness to the rest of your face, to the cheeks, the jaw. Feel the tongue get heavy. Feel the jaw releasing. Another sign of when we're stressed is clenching the jaw. So just try and feel that jaw releasing, taking your attention inwards to use that positive energy to relax you, to let go, take your attention inwards. If you're starting to feel your attention wander, just let the thoughts float away. Just bring your attention back to your breath briefly. Count your inhalation and exhalation if you need to do that to focus your attention inwards. So continuing down to your neck, your shoulders, another classic area of where we hold tension. Our shoulders hunch up towards our ears, our neck is tense. So just feel that inner energy, let it radiate out to the muscles, the tendons, and just relax. Feel your shoulders melting into the floor if you're lying on the floor. If you're still sitting on the chair, try to release the shoulders away from the ears. Release the shoulders down. Taking your attention to your chest, your ribs, your stomach. Feeling the air moving through your lungs and then moving around your whole system. This is your pranayama, your life force. So just bringing your attention to the whole torso area, the diaphragm, the lungs, the ribs, all of those muscles, and obviously your heart, your main organ, your life force, your pump that's moving that blood and oxygen around the body. Just taking your attention inward and using that positive energy, forgetting about outward distractions and problems, just taking yourself inwards, letting your mind be still, enjoying that feeling of releasing that tension. Just taking your awareness into the back of the body, the spine, the back of the ribs. Feel the back releasing into the floor. Again, if you're seated, feeling the spine get long, so just reversing that compression from sitting maybe with bad posture. Try and feel that energy to strengthen the spine, to support your body. And then keep moving down, keep taking your attention down to your hips. So we've just done some exercise to try and gently open mainly the outer hips. The hip flexors, the front of the hips are what that really suffer when we're sitting too long. So just taking your attention inwards. Imagine that energy pulsating and radiating, soothing the hips, the hip joints. Continuing down through the legs. Feel the legs get heavy, releasing into the floor. Let those aches and pains float away with your thoughts. Just take your attention to your ankles, your feet, your toes. Maybe just wiggle the toes. Feel that energy. Feel your circulation moving down to your feet. And just relax. Just let all your thoughts just float away, nothing else matters now. Just keeping your attention inwards, soothing yourself with that energy pulsating through you. Just relax. Let your breath come naturally. Just notice any ambient white noise in the room. And although we're all working from home at the moment, we don't see each other physically, we are all connected by universal energy. And so obviously it's something we don't really consciously think about until we take the time out to reconnect with our inner self. And you can start to feel deep positive energy that connects all beings. Just breathe. Feel that tension float away. And then start to deepen your breath deliberately. Lengthen the inhale, filling the lungs fully right from the bottom of the lungs. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, releasing that stale air. Once more like that. Inhale deeply, right from the bottom of the lungs, filling up. And exhale. And then start to move the hands and feet, so scrunch up, make fists with the hands, and bend the feet, contract, and then release. And once more like that, curl the hands up into a fist, curl the feet up, and release. Just bringing your awareness back into the room. Circle the feet and the hands. Start to bring some movement back into the body. Good. And if you're lying down, gently bend the legs. Roll over to one side. Try and keep the eyes closed. Gently push yourself up. If you're still seated, just keep the eyes closed. Come to a comfortable seated position if you're on the floor. Sit up nice and tall. Bring your hands to prayer position at the heart. Take a deep breath in. Exhale through the mouth. Once more, inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. Gently bow your head towards your fingertips. Slowly open the eyes. Come fully back into the room. Namaste. Thank you everyone, I hope you enjoyed that and you feel better. And I'm filming this specifically for the Foggett Christmas Festival, so I hope we can all spend some time with our families at Christmas, and I hope we're all safe